guys, my name is Fabiola.
And I am Kristen.
And we will be talking about human trafficking.
Human trafficking is when people who are vulnerable in some way, even by their own choice or through being persuaded, end up in a situation where their body is out of their control.
Is when like a person gets abducted, they get sold for like sex or like, you know, like drugs.
Taking a person against their will or like coercing them.
Transport someone from place to place, usually for sexual purposes.
People take people and they sell them to other people for like slavery. And when people get like kidnapped and abducted.
Young people, because they're not as like street smart or like as aware as others. And then those are like the people that like men, because I feel like men are like mostly involved in human trafficking. Men find like attractive, and then they think that they're gonna bring in the most money because like other men would want them for sex, or like they use like attractive women to like help smuggle in drugs or something.
Children, the smaller, can easily transport them.
I think children. Adults?
Children.
Children.
California.
San Francisco is a very like popular place for human trafficking.
California.
Or Florida?
New York. And Florida. Texas. I don't know.
I think it's an issue that can be fixed. Some solutions are more police activity and more education on safety.
I don't think it can be, because like no matter like what law you make, like people are always gonna find like a way around it. People are just like heartless, like honestly. I mean, you can try to like make laws, but you know, like I said, people are gonna find their way around it. Like, well, how like she said, you know, slavery, like yeah, it like got abolished by like the 13th Amendment, but you know, like in like some working conditions, they like the workers still act like slaves. I feel like anyone can really be a victim of human trafficking. Like it depends. Like I heard like 1 out of 3 people get abducted like right when they walk out of their house. So yeah, you can be a victim like any time of the day, like no matter what happens, even if like you're in a very safe environment, because like people are everywhere. Like you don't, no, it doesn't matter where you are.
I could be a victim of human trafficking because women are targeted the most because they're the most vulnerable. There are a lot of scary people in the world, and if I walk by myself, it's really sketchy outside.
After hearing from our peers, we wanted to clarify a few misconceptions.
So according to our peers, the most frequent association with human trafficking is sex labor, but there are other reasons for a person to be a victim of human trafficking. One of the reasons is forced labor or removal of organs, or to sell a body for money.
Another misconception is whether adults or children have a higher rate of human trafficking or being trafficked, and the answer is adults, but many of our responses said that it was with children.
There is also a common misconception between where in the United States is there a higher rate of human trafficking, and based on population, because California has more people than most other states, there's more cases of human trafficking in California.
Another question is whether or not human trafficking can be fixed, and the answer is yes, because more education is needed to educate people about human trafficking and how to take steps to resist against it and identify victims and recruiters. And of course, we also can, on our part, fix this issue by being more observant with people and things around us. And the government, of course, can increase its background checks and have stricter adoption rules.
And lastly, we want to address if anybody can be a victim of human trafficking, and the answer is yes. But then again, you should also always be aware of your surroundings and who you are with, because anybody can be a recruiter and they can look like an everyday person.
And we hope that this video raised your awareness about this issue, and moving forward you can help prevent human trafficking and also know when to identify victims and get help for them.